Welcome to TechTrixInfo, the engineering tutorial hub. Let's learn about the Hammer Master operation, the do's and the don't do's in this video. As you can see over here in this picture, this is how it is advised to be used. Use the weight of the excavator to press firmly against the material being broken. You can see here the breaker is been the tool is been loaded on the rock. Just enough load is been given. Here, this is not advised. Heavy load is been given. The whole weight of the excavator is trying to be loaded on the breaker towards the material to be broken. This is not advised, and here the breaker tool is uh, blank firing because it is not even touching the rock. So this is what is advised. Just keep the breaker over the rock and have a minimum load on the rock. Okay. Next, always operate the breaker in 90 degree to the material being broken. So this is not advised because this is not a 90-degree angle. The tool is not a 90-degree angle. Here you can see this is in a 90-degree angle. The rock breaker and the material. You can see this is a 90-degree angle which is advised, and here also this is placed in a 90-degree angle almost. So this is what is advised in a breaker application. Keep the breaker at 90 degree to the material. So this is another material which is being laid in a different way. So here you can see the rock breaker is in some 45-degree angle kept, and over here it is in a 90-degree angle. So this is what which is advised, and this is not advised to be done because this can result in failure of the tool and the breaker and even the structure of the excavator. When breaking ground or concrete works, use the benching method starting from edge and work inward. So here we have a big rock over here, and if you go and break at the center, the distance between the place where we are breaking, the load acting on the breaker back will be more. So use the benching method, start from the edge. So here, see the distance slide slow breaking is happening by making this rock into small pieces by a benching method of starting from the edges. Okay. Avoid blank firing. Do not bend the tool while striking. Stop the breaker before the material collapses. So here you can see this is the right application. The breaker has been placed in 90 degree towards the material, and it is touching the material also. Here you can see there's a blank firing happening because the rock has already collapsed, and after that also the breaker is being vibrated or been trying to break. That's a blank firing that can cause failure towards a breaker. And do not strike in one spot for more than 15 seconds. After 15 seconds you must be repositioning the tool. So the maximum limit you will be hitting a rock on a single position is 15 seconds. After the 15 seconds, just stop it and reposition the tool on any other position of the material or the rock which you need, concrete which you need to be collapsed or breaked. Do not attempt to move large rocks and boulders with the breaker. So you can see this is a very huge rock, and you're trying to remove it with the breaker. It can result failure for the breaker and also the structures of the excavator. But a small rock can be removed, but only with this protection part, not with the tool. So you can see over here this is not advised. Here a small rock is trying to be moved with the tool over here, so that's not the advised way of doing it. The projection of the body of the breaker can be used for moving, yeah, that's also on moving small rocks. So this is a contact area, not the tool, but the projection of the casing of the rock breaker can be used for moving the rock. And also don't keep the breaker tool attached towards the boom because it may result in failures of the boom also. In an accident, if we put our work on the breaker, it may hit the boom. And also here, don't position the breaker like this because a heavy load will be getting into the hydraulic rams, and it will result in the failure of the hydraulic ram at this particular angle. And don't sink the breaker inside water, because it could result in the failure of the breaker. And only operate in 90-degree arc immediately in front and behind the excavator. So this is an excavator, so excavator can swing in 360 degree only in about like 90-degree arc in the front of the excavator, and behind the excavator 90-degree angle is only advised for a breaker to be ideally used. And other operations for lifting load or pipes or other items, please don't use the breaker. It may result in the failure of the breaker. And beware of the flying debris, and this is for the safety requirement, because when we are breaking, the stone particles will be flying away and it may come and hit the operator. So keep the windows and doors closed, and if you have safety grills, install it for the safety of the operator. And never ever use the breaker to clean the debris. So here the land is being leveled using the breaker position like this. So it's never advised to be done like this, because this will result in the failure of the breaker. So for more engineering tutorial video updates, please click the subscribe button on top of this video. If you have find this tutorial useful, please click the like button or drop a comment to motivate us. We are also available on Facebook. Thanks for watching this video.